What is racial disparity? Harvard Law School defines racial disparity as imbalances and incongruities between the treatment of racial groups, including economic status, income, housing options, societal treatment, safety, and various other aspects of life and society. Minnesota Employment and Economic Development said, racial disparities in education, employment, and income exist and persist for a variety of reasons. The economic challenges and opportunities every region in Minnesota will face over the next 15 years are so great that they will need to be tackled with a multi-pronged approach to attracting, retaining, and training workers of all demographics. Research indicates two simultaneous approaches that should be used in tackling disparities. 1. Break down structural and systemic barriers that maintain disparity, and 2. Prepare individuals and groups to take advantage of opportunities created when barriers are taken down. Research also shows three key foundation areas which every other disparity is built on. So what does the data show for these three key areas? According to Minnesota Compass 2020 data, BIPOC residents of Minnesota perform worse at every quantifiable measure compared to their white counterpart. For example, reading and math. Third grade students achieving reading standards, negative 31% deficit. Eighth grade students achieving math standards, negative 30% deficit. Wealth building. Home ownership rate, percent of owner occupied, 50% deficit. Individuals living below the poverty level, 20% deficit. Healthcare. Residents without health insurance, negative 5% deficit. Babies born at low birth weight, negative 4% deficit. So how should we tackle these disparities? Through our preparedness action. We work to significantly increase the percent of BIPOC students' reading level in K through 5. We use our college readiness program to increase the percent of BIPOC students' admission to four-year colleges. We increase the number of BIPOC teachers. At the same time, focusing on wealth building and healthcare outcomes for BIPOC adults. So how do we intend to break down structural and systemic barriers? Through our indirect action program. Use research and data analytics to highlight problem areas. Help organizations develop equitable workforce strategies. Work with public sector organizations to apply racial equity lens on projects. Help organizations develop supplier diversity programs. And most of all, carry out annual audits to monitor and measure progress made in each of these areas. So, let's start the conversation.